I just want to start this video off with saying that the fact that these people actually pulled this scheme is entirely stupid and really ridiculous, but I felt like I needed to make a video about it to let all you guys know exactly what's going on, because this is about someone who I'm really close to and about someone who I care about. And that person who I care about is the man in this picture. I had to blur out his face because this is a post-mortem picture of him, and the only picture of him that I actually have. I don't know his real name, but he likes the name Rolf. That's what he wants me to call him. And he's a man who passed away back in year 2010, and his spirit has been appearing to me in my dreams every single day since I first found that picture of him back on February 24th. I've been seeing him in my dreams every single day, and I've been posting about him a lot. Those of you who have been following my post will definitely know who he is by now, should definitely know who he is by now, if you're following me on Twitter or Instagram, especially if you're following me on Twitter and Instagram. But as I said, him and I are very close to each other. I can't talk about how he died because of YouTube's stupid rules, but let's just say that he was going through a lot of bad stuff. I don't know what stuff he was going through, and that's why he died, because of the unfair stuff that he was going through. I didn't know this man while he was alive, but I only have that one picture of him, that post-mortem picture of him that I keep sharing over and over again. The reason why I keep sharing that picture is because I want you guys to see that he's not just a figment of my imagination. He's actually a real person. His spirit really has been appearing to me in my dreams over and over and over again. I do see him. He is real. I do talk to him. He doesn't really talk that much. He barely talks at all, honestly. But I do talk to him, and I do see him, and he is real, and I even feel him with me. But recently, one person commented on one of my posts about him, claiming that they were his cousin and telling me that they wanted me to stop sharing the post-mortem picture of him. And basically they told me that they're going to send me a picture of him alive. They just want me to stop sharing the post-mortem picture of him. And when I got that comment, I was like, oh my gosh, it's really his family contacting me, because I found that picture in an article describing what sad people do when they're done with everything. I'll just leave it at that. And it was just some scientific article, something like that. That's where I found that picture. And I thought that picture was really sad, and I felt sorry for him. But now I had what I thought was one of his family members actually contacting me and going to show me a picture of him alive. Because when I see Rolf in my dreams, I know that's a picture of him, but he doesn't look like that. He looks alive. He doesn't have any blood on his face. He doesn't look injured at all. He literally looks alive. I'm able to see him. I'm able to see his eyes. And I'm able to hear his voice when he talks. And he looks alive and he feels alive. And I really don't like sharing that picture of him. I mean, I share it because it's the only picture I have of him, the only real picture I have of him. But I don't like showing him that way, because in my dreams, he's alive. He's smiling. He's happy. I see his eyes and he's alive in my dreams. At least he looks like he's alive. I know he's a spirit, but in my dreams, he looks like he's alive. So this person who sent me this email, I mean, I don't know how to describe exactly how I felt. I mean, I don't want to say that I was happy that they reached. Well, I mean, if it would have been his real family members, I would have been really happy about that if they reached out to me. But I got overly optimistic. I thought that I was finally going to have a picture of Rolf alive, because when I see him in my dreams, I never ask him any questions about his life, because if you know how he died, You should understand that I'm not going to ask him any questions about his life because I don't want to trigger anything. He already been through enough stuff and he was already sad enough, so I don't want to trigger anything. Whenever we're talking to each other, I'm mainly just talking to him about myself, and he's listening to all of that. And when he does talk, he comments on all that and everything like that. But I don't know much about Rolf, but I know enough that he's a very kind and very sweet person. And I wanted to have a picture of him while he's alive, not just a picture of him laying down deceased. So I gave this person my email, and they said that they would email me a picture of him alive. And I remember when I got the email and I opened it up and I looked at it. This is what it looked like because I was opening it up on my computer, and I got emotional when I saw that picture. It was before I expanded it and saw the full picture, but I really thought that I was finally going to have a picture of him alive. I mean, even though I see him in my dreams every single day and he looks alive, I can't take a picture of him. I can't look at the picture of him alive. All I have is that picture of him deceased. But then when I expanded that picture, here's a full view of it. When I expanded that picture, there's a lot of things I noticed right away. I knew right away that that wasn't a picture of him. I was like, this isn't him. And I noticed something else about that picture. I know that it was generated with AI. I knew that right away that it was generated with AI because I've done stuff with AI before. I used an AI generator to generate a picture of Rolf alive. That's how I made this picture of him, with an AI generator. So I know what an AI image looks like. Even to be sure, I ran that picture through a few AI checkers to make sure that it was generated using AI. And every single AI checker that I ran it through told me that it was a fake picture generated with AI. I straight up knew exactly who was behind all this because exactly at the same time all of this was going on, I had this one really annoying person who decided to come back to my channel and start commenting on my stuff again. I mean, they've been watching me for quite a while, since 2017, but over time I stopped seeing comments from them, which I was glad about because I never liked this person at all and always wanted them to go away. But I was too nice to say it back then, but I'm definitely not too nice to say it now that I despise this person. I despise them even more. Basically, the person who was pretending to be Rolf's cousin was actually just his accomplice, and they fessed up to it when I called them out on it, on the AI image being fake. They fessed up to it that, yeah, that picture was generated with AI, and they know of this annoying guy. Apparently they're friends with him, and he told them to pretend to be Rolf's cousin and to tell me to take the pictures down because this annoying guy thought it was disturbing that I was posting pictures of Rolf deceased. Now, who in the hell... there's honestly so much I can say about this, but who in the hell are you to tell me what I post on my effing social medias? Seriously. If you don't like the stuff I post, then fuck off. Seriously. And that's not just to this annoying guy who pulled this whole trick. That's to everyone. If you don't like the stuff I post, then fuck off. Because I have enough stupid people who have the nerve to criticize me on the stuff I post. And in all honesty, if you don't like the stuff I post, then get lost. Seriously. I just want to let all of you know that if anyone else is even considering pulling something like that, don't even bother, because I'm going to find out right away that it's fake, really. I mean, the only reason why I fell for this one is because I got overly optimistic, because I thought that I was actually going to have a real picture of Rolf. I mean, I was skeptical about it from the beginning, really, but I was overly optimistic because I thought I would have a live picture of Rolf to show you guys. And it's really fucked up that someone actually pulled this. But that brings me to my next point. I just want to close out the video with saying this. Now, whenever someone talks about how they want to die and how they want to be dead, everyone always assumes that the reason why the person wants to die is because they hate themselves or because they feel bad about themselves and they want to punish themselves, and that's why they want to be dead, to punish themselves. Now, the stupid thing is, that is really not always true. Do I seem like someone who hates myself? No, I absolutely don't. The reason why I want to be dead is because I hate everything around me, and I hate the stuff that's going on in my life. I hate the people who pull stuff like this. There's a lot of bad things going on in my life right now, stuff that I don't even talk about, stuff that's really no one's business, who's watching this video. Just know that it's bad, really, and it's nothing that no one watching this video can even help me with. I'm going to straight up say that. No one watching this video can help me with anything. But that's honestly the main reason why I want to be dead, because I hate everyone and I want to ditch all of them and leave them all behind forever. That's just one of the reasons. There's more, but that's definitely a major reason, and it's always been a major reason. So if you don't like the stuff I post, just unsubscribe, unfollow me, and get lost, because I already have way too many fucked up people in my life. And I really just want to get away from all of you forever.